Hey boys and girls, welcome to Art with Miss Nicola. Today's episode we're going to be looking at Inktober, which is a really cool drawing opportunity for us to get some practice in. So for the month of October, people like to draw different things based on different prompts. So in your assignment tab on Teams, I posted this little explanation about Inktober. And basically what we're doing is we're going to split it up between the A-Day kids and the B-Day kids. Normally for the month of October it's about 30 to 31 days, so depending on that number, X amount of prompts. Each day you do a drawing based on that prompt or that word. So a little bit of history on this. Basically this started back in 2016 where they decided let's come up with a set group of words that we're going to do a drawing on, and then everyone's going to share it social media. So we hashtag it, and it's an opportunity for you guys to practice on your art and share with others. Okay, so we're going to continue that. I already have the words broken up depending on if you're an A-Day kid or a B-Day kid, and yeah, we're going to do some drawings. So it's up to you when you finish this. You could do it all in one shot. You could do one daily. You could do, a couple in a row and then, a couple more later on. Totally up to you. But at the end of this month, October, you will be submitting your 10 drawings. So each section is going to be doing 10 small drawings. So I have our A-Day and our B-Day. So we have a couple different spots on here, and they're broken down, and then there's the back side. So each one has 5 times 2 is 10. So each group will be making 10 little drawings, one for every other day or every couple of days. And yeah, so if you don't get these because you're not coming to class in person, you're like fully remote, then you could just, designate a couple pieces of paper. Same way I broke them off, you could use a ruler and break them up into sections. We're going to do a small drawing for each one. I want to give you guys an example because a couple of kids were already asking, what can we do? Are we just like rewriting the word? No, we're not writing the word, guys. We are trying to figure out a creative way to make an illustration or a drawing based off of that prompt. So for example, rodent. Very easily, what comes to mind for me, I think of a little mouse. And just to draw a mouse, that would be kind of boring. So we want to get a little more creative than that and think outside the box. So what if I had a mouse that was in outer space? That is something that, you could definitely have a lot more fun with and really get involved and make a really nice detailed drawing. If there's a word that you're not sure what it means, I recommend looking it up. And that should help a little bit. And if not, you could always look up references, different images based on that word to give you ideas. I don't want you copying anything. I really want you to create your own. Like I said, I will be collecting this, so I'm going to be looking at them, and you're going to get a grade. So make it look nice. Take your time. In the event that you finish a project early, remember we kind of do multiple things at a time. So this is a good opportunity for you to have class participation and fill in those gaps of times where you might finish early or you get tired of doing one thing and you want to switch over. So I'm going to do a quick little example with you guys of my mouse in space for my rodent. So everything starts off with basic shapes, and let's see where we end up. Start off in pencil and make sure that at the end we use some sort of ink, so it could either be like a pen or a Sharpie. So now at this point you could choose what ink you want to use, if you want to use pen or Sharpie. It's totally up to you. Just start with pencil so that way if you make any mistakes you could erase. Now we're going to start to ink it. So you're going to go over your drawing and finalize. And there you have it, guys. There is my rodent in outer space with his cheese flag. Alright, this is something you would definitely never see, but, you know, it's my imagination mixed with the prompt, and there we have it. Make sure you use your imagination, try different things. Like I said, if you don't know what a word is, look it up. Try to find pictures, and, you know, it could be silly, it could be, you know, whatever you want it to be, really. The only other thing that's important, you know, you could try changing your line direction, so that way you can see a variation in the shading and the objects itself, because if you're coloring it all black, you don't want to lose things, kind of like how I left it open here. So I look forward to seeing your art. Stay creative. If you didn't like and subscribe already, do so that way you could get future videos for the projects coming up. Alright guys, have fun.